the heart of Kansas City, we bring you Buk and Bob from Chiefs Kingdom and Tom.
I'm Tom.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Buk. We're not fancy analysts,
but we have just as many bad takes. What's up, guys? Buk, how you doing?
Fantastic. It's a beautiful week. It's cold outside, working inside. It's a great time.
Good deal. Tom, how are you doing?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. It snowed. The kids liked it. I didn't like it as much as the kids. They still had to go to school, so they felt ripped off. But, you know, not a bad week. Not a bad week. We've got an extra long week for the Chiefs to get some practices in, hopefully right the ship. That seems kind of redundant at this point. But, I mean, let's get into it. Chiefs versus Texans this weekend. I mean, it looks a lot better on paper than I think a lot of people might think. I think this is going to be a tough game. I think the big question is, can the Chiefs offense do anything against that Houston defense? Houston's defense is the top in the league. And I mean, we've got pass rushes coming in and we've got issues on the offensive line. Isn't that right, Bob?
Yeah, we've got some major issues on the offensive line. And the first one up, Josh Simmons, man. It feels like he just got back and then he fractures his wrist and dislocates it. He's, you know, he was getting a second opinion, but he's already had surgery as of now. He is on IR. Andy confirmed that in the presser today.
When did this happen? Because I didn't see it in the game. It had to happen late, right?
It happened like, I don't know, third quarter, fourth quarter. It wasn't super early in the game, but it was. I don't remember exactly, but it was definitely second half. But yeah, they didn't say pretty much anything about it, which is the weird thing. Like, our whole line went down. They didn't really cover it on the broadcast at all. I don't know if that was because it was the Thanksgiving game and they were just like Cowboys. But yeah, we're also, so Josh is out. If we make it to playoffs, Brian Parent says ain't gonna happen, but if we make it to playoffs, maybe he'll be back. We still don't know. We still haven't gotten a lot of info on that, but basically our best offensive lineman is gone for the second time this year.
I disagree. Creed Humphrey is still here, man.
I was gonna say,
yeah, okay. I don't know how you can compare a center to a left tackle, but
I guess how effective
like,
he is at his job. And if you want to say that they're equal, fine, but I still want to give it to Creed because of seniority.
Yeah, I mean, Creed's a monster. I just feel like a center is more like they're probably gonna, they're like with the, like, as important as like the 20th best left tackle in the league. And I think Josh was pushing top 15 at least in his rookie season here. No, I don't know. I'm just making crap up. But still, Josh isn't our only problem. Juwan Taylor,
the guy that's only played 5 games.
He's played more than that, but dude, Juwan Taylor, who everybody loves to bitch about, but who would start on 20 to 25 of the other teams in the league over their right tackle. He's also questionable, did not practice recently. He has a tricep issue, which your tricep, for anybody who doesn't know, is that little muscle that pokes out at the, I shouldn't even try to explain it. It's just this one up top. It's the one you use to push up, like do push-ups with. So if you can't push as an offensive lineman,
relate to that.
Yeah. So he looks like he probably won't play, and if he does, he's not at 100%. And then on top of that, Trey Smith is also questionable.
Yep.
So 3 offensive linemen our top paid one in Juwan Taylor, our second top paid one in Trey Smith, like one of the highest paid guards in the league, and our stud rookie left tackle is going to be out. So we have Jalen Moore. He can fill in one spot. I mean, I would assume
Caliendo for sure.
now if they're all three out, I would assume Caliendo's in at right guard, and then I would assume Wanye Morris is at right tackle, and this is a scary situation we find ourselves in.
Well, I think the scariest part is that you're going up against two of the top 10 pass rushers in the entire NFL, in Hunter and Anderson, who are right next to each other. Let's see. Anderson's got 10.5 sacks. Hunter has 11 sacks. That's terrifying. I mean, 21.5 sacks between the two of them. Going up against a beat up offensive line.
And Mahomes has been taking a lot of sacks here the last few weeks too. He's been holding on to the ball, waiting for the big play. I agree. I mean, it's a scary thing going into this game.
If all three of those linemen don't start, we better hope that Matt Nagy and Andy Reid can, and don't leave out Joe Blaemeyer. We better hope that they can come up with some quick passes and runs under center, like with this line. So, everybody's been complaining about us doing the run pass option. What's the RPO, right? Everybody's been complaining about that. Well, that's even harder to do with linemen that are not used to each other, because the way that works is they have to kind of pause, and the line has to figure out if it's a run or a pass without turning their head. So that's something that comes with a lot of practice. We need basics: run under center and play action. I mean, literally the basics is what we need, or we are effed.
Well, on the flip side of the coin, the Texans' offensive line isn't really their strength. And so it has been seen as the season's gone on. They give up a lot of sacks, a lot of pressure on the quarterback. So this is one of those games where it's up to Chris and Karlaftis and all those guys to get right, get to the quarterback, create some pressure.
That would be awesome if we've seen this defensive line ever get pressure with their front four against any offensive line this season, and it hasn't happened. I mean, Chris Jones has had a couple of, oops, I accidentally got through the line real quick and got to the quarterback, but he still doesn't have a lot of sacks to show for it.
If it's going to happen, this is going to be one of those times.
Are we going to see Spags send some blitzers? Because it could be.
The blitz hasn't helped us against good quarterbacks. It hasn't helped us. I mean, Stroud, I hate to say, I don't think Stroud's a good quarterback, but I think that he still is going to be able to read the blitz, and the blitz, it just it hasn't helped us in most of the games we've tried it. Now maybe he just needs to blitz all the time, you know what I mean? But when he does blitz, it seems like it's wrong time, wrong place. It's like the offenses are reading us, and I don't know if there's a spy at Arrowhead, but I don't know. But I mean, Chris Jones has come up in the last couple games and really looked like he was trying. I just don't see. He feels like he's past his prime, because I told you he was staying late. I don't think it's lack of effort. He was staying late all through training camp. He's it's not like he's been half-assing it. I think kids just, his ass isn't as strong anymore.
Hey, real
he's
quick,
talking about the glutes,
I wanted to address this here. Witchy said, so we're at the panic stage of every content creator now. And I want to address this. I mean, I guess if you want to say we're in panic mode, you could, but it's not really panic mode. It's more of a, I mean, the Chiefs are 6-6. They're staring down the fact that they may not make the playoffs. And I believe at this point, the playoffs are the goal. And if you're not playing for the playoffs, then you're playing for next year. Do I think they're going to make the playoffs? I mean, honestly, I don't. But they've got to win out, almost have to win out. And to win out, you got to beat the Texans. So that's the big game right now.
We're past panic stage. We're in survival mode.
Hold on, though. Yeah. You guys are both missing what Witchy's saying. And I think it's freaking hilarious. Witchy's saying we're hitting the panic stage of every content creator. And that is because the content creators on the whole, the majority of them, aren't true Chiefs fans. They're just making content on what's the most popular, specifically ESPN, all like those are content creators. They're on YouTube. Like it's just clips of their shows, but the national media, they're content creators. They're going to move to a different team to talk about. But the local content creators are freaking out because they don't want their views to go down. Am I right, Witchy? Is that what you're pointing out? Because for us small guys,
she said yes, Bob.
We don't care because we already have small views. So we only stand to gain. But no, this podcast is going to be here. No, like if Mahomes retired tomorrow, we're still going to be here. We were talking Chiefs back when we had crap. Brody Croyle, Tyler Thigpen, we were still watching every game till the end. So we'll still be here. The pretenders, though, you might be able to sort them out real quick.
Ooh, look at that. Tyler Palco. Matt Castle.
Castle was one of the bright spots, let's be honest, of our quarterback era. Of just all of our quarterbacks. I mean, think about it. We've had, it's been bad. I mean, we didn't even draft a quarterback. We were doing the stupid thing that the Steelers are doing now for like 20 years, where get an aging quarterback and sign him to a year or two. Like, that's what we were doing. But, yeah, I think it's funny because all the content creators are freaking out. And it's fine, man. Like, it's actually for the local content creators, you guys are going to do better because ESPN's going to have less clips. Pat McAfee's going to have less clips. Your content will actually find more Chiefs fans. So
here's another good comment. HD brings up, let's be honest, here is the season that many have been wishing for because they can't handle the greatness.
You know what cracks me up? I have seen so many people online about like, oh, this dynasty was a fake. It's about time they were exposed and all of that. 7 years, people, what are you talking about? Like for 7 years, we have flat out dominated and not left
copium.
the season.
We're talking like Madden video game domination.
Copium.
Pretend.
But I mean, and dude, I'm honestly, I want to get to the playoffs. I want to win, but it's not going to kill me if we don't. Dude, talk to me a decade ago and tell me that this is going to happen. I'd be the same as people in the 1950s being told what the iPhone was and being like, yeah, right. That's never going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally, I would have been like, yeah, sure. We're going to be one of the greatest dynasties, if not the greatest of all time. Yeah, right. Okay. Yep. I know Andy Reid's a good coach, but come on, dude.
Witchy just sums it up all together real good right here. She puts a bow on it. She said, "This dynasty is still strong." I firmly believe that. Look what Belichick and Brady did in New England. They went 7 years without going to the Super Bowl or some silly shit like that. It's not over. It's one bad year. They
it's
played
going
way
to
more
clean
football
house.
than any other team in the NFL over the last 7 years.
It's if we don't make the playoffs, it's going to force them, because honestly, I think there should have been some changes this year, but we made it to the Super Bowl by the hair of our chinny chin chin, and they're like, well, you can't, you know, let's not break it, you know. I think the success of last year really hindered us on cleaning out a little bit of that, you know, coaching staff and front office. We need some new blood to get the old masters brewing. Like, with no new Padawans, the masters don't grow as well.
Wow. That was deep, man.
I'm with Tom. We met at the Star Wars Episode 1 line, so.
I don't even like Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That's all my kids' stuff back there.
Yeah, that's all my kids.
Yeah, I lost the train of thought. What were we even talking about? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could pull this one up from HD.
HD Chiefs fan. Bills are highly respected because they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row, but winning consistently at an extremely high level for 7 years is a reason to hate, and we feel it.
I mean, are they respected or are they just pitied? I mean,
A lot
I'm
of
kidding.
pity.
To get to 4 Super Bowls in a row and then lose all 4, there's a lot of pity there, but you got to respect that, man. You got to.
I mean, it's hard to get there. Everybody knows, every fan base knows, and those who have teams that have made it to the Super Bowl especially know. I mean, it's really tough to make it there. I feel for the Bills. I really do. I still do. And from a fantasy football perspective, I cheer for them quite a bit because Josh Allen, boy, that guy puts up some points. And, I kind of secretly like the Bills, but
I'm from the area and I lived there during that period. Now, we weren't football fans, so we weren't, close to it, but you could feel it. It was just it was so oh, again, man, again, they're breaking our hearts. But I've always been a little bit of a Bills fan. And I think most people here know it, just because I'm from that area. All my family from back home, they're all Bills fans. There's a couple of Giants fans and there's some, here and there, but most of them are Bills fans. And yeah, with Josh Allen, the way that he carries himself, I've said it many times, man. If Patrick Mahomes wasn't my quarterback, I would absolutely love
Josh to be
Allen.
He'd be my second choice, not just for ability, but for the way he carries himself and everything else, which is a lot of why I think we've been so successful. And this year of not having success, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see it. But behind the scenes, coaches and staff are getting to see the players that might have just been pretending to be those good
team players,
people. Team players. Just because we were winning, they might be able to weed out some of the problem children, at this point. So,
who's the number one guy that comes to your mind when you say that?
A Menahue.
That asshole Kelce.
I mean, and I don't know if that's
We've
fair.
Seen some attitude out of Kelce. That's not entirely
I kind of miss some of that attitude, throwing the flag back at the ref, various hand gestures. I mean, I kind of miss that a little bit. That was kind of fun back in the day.
Yeah. But I mean, who comes to your mind, Buck, as someone who might be
Chris
possibly
Jones.
that type of guy. Do you
Chris
think
Jones.
so? Really?
I really
Boy.
think, and I still think
you might be right.
I still think we're kind of seeing it right now, even though he's been playing better over the last few games.
Maybe he's giving up because he's like, man, my freaking people aren't playing, so I'm not going to play. Type of.
I don't think he's
thing.
given up. If he was given up, we wouldn't have seen what we've seen over the last 2 to 4.
I mean,
games
giving
from
up
him.
on specific plays is what I've seen him doing.
You don't see him on the sidelines laughing and joking with his teammates. You don't see him with a big smile standing, at the line, staring down as the offensive lineman that he's about to cream. You don't see that. You don't see that Chris Jones that's having a good time on the football field. I see the Chris Jones out there that's working really hard to try and do the best for his team, but you can tell something's going on in his mind right now. I don't know if he just distrusts the scheme and he's just going to go in and do his job and he just doesn't care about the rest. I'm not sure, but this is not the same Chris Jones that we've seen over the course of his career. It's been great. It's a different Chris Jones this season than last season and previous.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lack of try.
I'm
kind of with you, Bob. I think that curve was really kind of drastic with him. And I think that, this might be a year too old or just,
it's just such a
decline.
fast drop, dude. Such a fast drop.
GGG Pick said, I can't talk bad about Chris Jones. Dude is doing the best he can. I mean, I agree 100%. I think he is.
I definitely have seen him give up on plays, and he's had excuses that he thought the play was over, like specifically in the Jags game where what's his name fell over 3 times, and Chris Jones was just standing there watching the play go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen it at times, but I agree with you.
I always heard play until you hear the whistle.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I think,
and that's been the MO of this team. I mean, that's kind of how Patrick Mahomes ran this offense for the first 5 seasons was, backyard football. If the play didn't come to fruition, then the guys knew just keep running. He's going to find the open guy and make a fantastic play. And that just kind of doesn't seem to be happening as much anymore.
I haven't seen him cry during the national anthem in a while either. And that concerns me.
I think he did last week.
I don't think he did because I was watching for it and I didn't see any tears. I was like, oh, this man's not even playing today.
Oh, this is a great question. And this brings me up to another question after we're
but
done talking about this. Yeah,
let me address this real quick. Yeah. Snipey691 says, Casey fan here. Any thoughts on picking up Frank Clark to help with the pass rush? Now, what's sad is I asked Cole DeRuse this from How About Those Chiefs in one of his live streams 3 or 4 weeks ago. I can't remember how long ago it was. As kind of a joke, I was like, hey, can we see if Frank Clark or Aaron Donald want to just get off the couch for like a half a season? Is that a thing? And then I was like, I'm just joking. And then I literally ended the statement with, actually, now that I'm writing this, I don't think I'm joking. Could we do that? I mean, honestly, I don't know what, I mean, we're hurting. Like, even Carl Loftus has been having to line up on the other side of the field that he's not used to because he has that cast on his hand. So, I mean, we are hurting. And if Ashton Gelati doesn't hit his
stride,
rookie peak, you know what I mean? Which they sometimes hit in year 2, year 3, sometimes year 1. Rice hit his, towards the end of the season, year 1. But I don't know what we're going to do because we are hurting bad. But yeah, you wanted to say something about this?
Just when we're done talking about the Frank Clark thing, so there was.
I thought that's what you wanted to talk about.
Well, no, but about picking somebody up for the pass rush.
Dude, You're talking about the Honey Badger?
Tyrann Mathieu was in town, and he talked to, man, what's that reporter girl's name that you talk about all the time?
Kay Adams.
Yeah, Kay Adams had a nice little chat with him, and
Bow, bow, bow.
let's just say it wouldn't be hard. You wouldn't have to twist his arm too much, I don't think.
He's been on the couch, though. Has he been working out?
He
I
didn't
don't
twist
know.
his arm that much. He'd go on IR.
You know what? It's, as far as I'm concerned, if we were to pick him up, could he help a lot on the field? I don't know. But look what DeAndre Hopkins did for Worthy's game last year. I mean, even if he came in just to kind of be a coach on the sideline, and maybe, a coach on the field every few plays every game.
Just have him come in third downs. Honestly, dude. I mean, so I think he retired early. I think if the Saints were anything special, he wouldn't have retired. So I think definitely, he would, I think definitely he would be an upgrade right now. Problem is what HG Chiefs fans says, honestly, it's not our safeties that are the problem. It's our safeties that are playing nickel corner that are a problem. HG Chiefs fans says we have a huge Shamari Connor problem on D. And that's because Shamari Connor is not a corner, and he's definitely not a slot corner. And he's playing slot all the time. And you'll see these huge plays where they're not open, they're wide open. I mean, he isn't even sticking with him for a second. I mean, he's prioritizing the run every time, biting on every play action that ever happens, and he is not good for the slot. McDuffie would be great for the slot, and we've got plenty of corners to play the outside. I don't understand why they didn't just stick with keeping McDuffie on the inside at any time you have a slot corner. I don't get it. I don't get it, but
HD.
How do you guys feel about it?
It's starting to sound like the 60-year-old divorcee wanting to get the band back together. I'm being what I was saying is
any
realistic.
pass rush. I will take anybody coming out of retirement for some pass rush.
I'm not
really looking for Tyron.
I think that he would help on the sideline, kind of like what DeAndre did last year. I think his presence and his knowledge of the game, being as good as he was, I think it would be a great addition. We got plenty of guys to play back there.
Yeah, honestly, if you're going to add anybody, it's got to be pass rush, and somebody needs to get Aaron Donald.
I love that idea.
Just injected with some stuff. Just get him out here. I mean, that would be amazing.
Sue wants to get up off the couch.
I mean, I'll take anybody. I'll take anybody at this point, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
what's
not
LT
kidding.
up to? Go see what Lawrence
Anybody
does.
for the defensive line. Just give me somebody. That's where I'm at with that. And I don't what did Snipey said something else? Snipey. That would have been Phillips is the one that went to the Cowboys, right? Because that's the guy that I wanted, the defensive tackle that's basically changed the entire Cowboys defense mid-season. Problem is that would have cost a fortune. And we don't have a fortune. So, I don't know. I think he's talking about the guy that I was.
Snipey said the Eagles.
He went to the Eagles? Okay. I wanted the guy, the defensive tackle that went to the Cowboys. I thought his name was. Oh, Phillips was the outside linebacker on the Dolphins that did play 4-3 defensive end in college. Okay. Yeah, I mean he would have been nice, but That defensive tackle would have been all world, like would have changed everything.
Well, here,
Yeah.
I want to show one here, especially since we're playing the Texans. It's relevant. Y'all's thoughts. Let's see. This is from Rick Hagwood, 1079. Y'all's thoughts on Damian Pierce. I mean, he's
Same
a
as
little
last
bit better. He's a little bit better than vanilla ice cream. You get a little bit more flavor than just basic vanilla out of him, but he's not, he's not a speedster that's going to flip the running game like that. I think one thing he can add is pass blocking. I think he can definitely help in pass protection in the backfield. He's more of a power back, but that's kind of what Kareem Hunt's been doing lately as well. So I don't know that it's really changing much up outside of some extra pass protection and fresh legs. I mean, having a stable to go to is always better than just having to run Kareem Hunt 142 times and hope that he doesn't break anything.
I don't think we'll see Damian Pierce as long as we've got a healthy and spring chicken Clyde Edwards-Helaire back there.
That's disgusting.
That's what we've seen. I just don't. Look. That's what they're throwing out there at us every single week. I don't think that there's any reason to think they won't do it again this week.
So okay, all right. So real quick for chat because they're guessing cloudy. No, not cloudy. It was Quinnen Williams traded from the Jets on like right before the trade deadline. Big defensive tackle. He's been a monster for them since. And their D has turned, the Cowboys D has turned around completely since then. But on the thoughts on Damian Pierce, it's the same thoughts I had last week. They're like, I told you, this is the same time we brought in Tyquan Thornton last year. They brought him in to play him next year. I mean, it's just not their MO to throw him in. And unless we have another injury on to our halfbacks, I don't see him throwing him in. I mean, Andy keeps a hold of the locker room by not doing that type of stuff to him, guys. He makes guys lose their job rather than just get their job based on we need something. You know what I mean? And I think in the long run, he keeps players because of that. But right now, it might hurt a little bit. I think Damian Pierce would be a definite Pacheco upgrade. I would switch him out for Pacheco right now, but I don't know that I would be a successful head coach either. So that's kind of where I'm at there.
Hey, real quick, guys, we got a couple of Texans fans in the chat here. Party. Oh, you took that.
Sorry, yeah, I was just trying to hide the other one.
Party fan, Texans fan, and who's this? Smachinski. He's a true Texans fan here. Thank you for joining the discussion. We appreciate you guys.
Welcome, y'all.
We're not underestimating you guys.
I did see.
But if you guys bitch about the refs like your coach did last year, we're not going to take that.
Let's see. Somebody had said that Damian Pierce wasn't that great of a pass blocker in Houston. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't watched a ton of Texans games. I mean, here and there, they're just not a team that they're just not shown very often up here in Kansas City. So it's nothing personal. Don't take it personal, and welcome. We're glad that you guys are here. But I was kind of going off of his size and kind of how he runs and how he does his thing. I'll be honest with you. I was just kind of assuming he'd be a good pass blocker. So probably better than I am.
I know where Bob's about to go with this here.
So Smachin Sky says, lol, we got your ref luck last week. No, bro. You got the ref luck of the century. A missed field goal called good. I mean, a delay of game that turned into a pass interference for the other team? No, bro. The Chiefs have never gotten anything like that. So, You crazy. Like that was nuts. But I'm glad it happened because the Colts need to lose because we have the tiebreaker on the Colts. So the Colts, we need the Jags to win. We need Colts to lose. We need, sorry, Pat, but we need the Colts to lose. And I think they're going to lose because you've got a broken leg.
disagrees with you, man. It was good, and he's yelling the whole time here. It was good. You shut your mouth.
I would, dude. Why don't they have cameras
add
over
dirty
the
mouth
top?
in there?
Like I've asked that forever
that doesn't make
because
any sense.
it's
You
so
could have a
hard
drone
to
just hovering over now.
Because so I'll be honest. Today I watched it over 15 times, and I'm like, it might have curved right into the thing. It might have been good, but we'll never freaking know. Because they don't have cameras right down. They should have a camera. This is a multi-billion-dollar league.
Yeah.
What's 4 cameras, one on each pole, on each side, and then there's no question. Why do they not have that? Or what? How about this? Why don't they make them taller? Like,
That's a good
how many times has this been an issue, though?
Like,
don't solve for something just because one time it happened.
I mean,
okay,
it's
so don't make
an
him
issue
taller
on TV all the time because of I want TV to just have the cameras on the top so you can see it like 2D. Like, nope, that didn't make it. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see.
It would make the doinks better. Think about that old Chicago double doink. That would have been way cooler with cameras.
You wouldn't even need them on top. You could literally just set one camera directly below the upright on either side, pointed straight up, and you would see. You would see it that way. You wouldn't even have to. And you could even make it to where.
Better. Okay.
Those could be in the way for some of those back of the end zone plays, right? So you could wheel them in and you could have like a yellow spot painted on the grass. Put camera here for field goal.
Yeah, I mean, or strap it to the pole.
Solving problems. Here we are, Buk and Bob and Tom, just solving NFL problems.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
No charge.
Yeah,
that's on us, guys.
Yeah.
That's two cameras for each goal post. Maybe make them taller too. Like that'd be fun. Make them super tall, so they're going to the top of the freaking stadium.
Safety issue.
Yeah, somebody would climb that shit.
I think that it's a weight issue. If they go any taller, those things will start swaying too much.
It might be. But then we could go to the old school style where there was two posts rather than just one.
At the 0-yard line, at the front of the end zone.
Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Yeah. We don't want to see people running into that again.
It's
doink.
An added. Yeah.
That'll give a whole new definition to the doink.
Doink of destiny.
Oh, man. Did we have any? We had some other Stroud stuff.
I mean, the comments the chat's going crazy, so I'm trying to keep up with it here. I just keep going back to it was good. You shut your mouth.
Do you think the Lions missed the playoffs?
I hope if there is a football god, the Lions will miss the playoffs.
I haven't been following them.
Sad.
I haven't been following as much here.
Not since we beat them.
Like, have they been sucking it up? Damn, they're at 7-5. They're just one game better than us.
Chiefs.
Holy,
well,
dude,
and I mean, you've got
holy
the Packers.
Crap. I didn't realize the Packers had. I knew about the Bears because that's just weird, but the Packers, I didn't know they had. Oh wow, okay, yeah. And the Vikings. This is a weird season, man. This is a weird season. Holy crap! Oh, the Vikings 9. They could have had 3 different awesome quarterbacks, and instead they've got 9. Oh my God. Chat's crack could be up tonight, dude.
I know. Where's Brian? He's not enjoying any of this funny shit.
Let's see here. The Lions, Chiefs, Bills, and Ravens are all on the bubble.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Weird.
What's even weirder is Denver, Indy, New England, all the teams from like the early 2000s, they're out there making runs. I mean, it's upside down world. All just in time for Stranger Things to come back on.
Goodell wanted this, man. He wanted to bring the Lions, Chiefs, Bills, and Ravens back down to mediocrity. And so that's why the refs are doing what they're doing, man.
Oh, yeah. Buy into the bullshit, why don't you? The refs are just idiots right now. Like they're really screwing up, and it's becoming more and more apparent. And it's not just our games, it's all the games, dude. Like they have to add some more people, like add some more people to New York. People who can call the refs up and be like, "No, pick up that flag."
There should be one more. There should be one more guy on the field. There should be one more person in the booth. And I don't understand what this New York thing has to be even all about. I mean, you got guys in the booth that are focused on this game and this game only. You got guys on the field. Sorry. You got refs, guys and girls, on the field, in the booth that are all focused on this game and this game only. I don't understand why New York has to get involved, but have one more in each. And let's clean up some of this bullshit.
We need more women refs. They are scientifically proven to be able to multitask better. So let's do it. That is a thing, and let's let them take over, and run football like they run our lives.
All I want to say about women in football is whether it be coaching or in the refs, the NFL has been on a upward trajectory in popularity over the last 30, 40 years. And when women joined that fold and started to intertwine into the NFL, that trajectory didn't stop at all. If anything, it's made the league more popular with women. It hasn't hurt the product on the field whatsoever.
Taylor Swift didn't hurt either.
No, she didn't hurt at all. I would love to see female kickers. I've wanted that ever since Necessary Roughness with Kathy Ireland, and
they've had it in college.
I'm
trying to remember. Colorado had one, and then there was another school that had one as well.
Did they really? I didn't hear about this.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like they would be able to kick farther. I could be wrong, but their lower body strength is nuts. Like, I enjoy women's soccer just as much as I do men's, right? I don't enjoy really soccer
which is
all that much. But
very.
I don't enjoy the NBA much, but I'm definitely not going to watch a WNBA game over an NBA game. You know what I mean? Or college basketball, or really any sport except for soccer. Like soccer, it's just as good in my opinion. And I'm sorry, that might sound sexist, but I just want to see the strongest, best athletes, and I think women can really kick ass in soccer. So sue me.
I got a couple. I mean, again, I gotta give it up for chat here. They're very active. Rick asked, are y'all a little concerned for your quarterback's health this weekend? Rick, I don't know if you were here when we first came on, but it was one of the first things I said. I'm scared to death for Mahomes' health. I mean,
every weekend.
Not his health currently, his health during the game. We're definitely concerned. Definitely concerned. The Texans defense is sick, and Pat likes to hold the ball.
He holds the ball a lot. So, I mean, it could spell disaster. I hope it doesn't. I mean, I hope everybody just goes out there and has fun. But
let's play some flag football, guys.
Come on, guys.
Everybody,
be nice.
Just touch them on the tushy, and they'll go down. Okay.
But yes, to answer your question, yeah, I'm terrified for Mahomes' health. But I'll tell you what: if the Chiefs lose on Sunday night, then it doesn't matter if he gets hurt or not, because that's pretty much the season. So
that's pretty much we're not out, but we need a lot.
I mean,
of
we
help.
got like I think they said
a lot of help. Yeah.
It's like a 20%
we need a lot of help.
Chance.
We need a ton of help if we don't. But if we win, I mean, if we win out, it's almost for sure. Almost. But like it's not for exact sure. But like, I mean, luckily, you know, we've got the tiebreaker on the Ravens and the Colts for the wild card. And I mean, the Colts, dude, a lot of people aren't talking about this, but the Colts quarterback has a broken leg. I mean,
Well,
that's a big freaking deal. And Sauce just went to IR.
Yeah.
Like right after they got him.
They've been on a slide though, you know? I mean, as hot as they started, they've cooled off just as quick. And so I don't know. Everybody was saying, well, are they for real? I think that one's kind of come out as no, I don't think that they are.
That's a good comment, Party. Yeah, one thing I've learned: never doubt Kermit. You damn
You're
straight.
damn right.
Damn straight.
I can't do it. That was more Yoda.
Yeah, that was really close to Yoda.
that was as bad of a Kermit as I do Arnold. I have
I
the worst
suppose you're
Arnold.
right.
Yep. But all right. What else we got here?
Let's see. I got one here. Can y'all talk about what it's like as fans to be in the Super Bowl last year and possibly out of the playoffs this year?
Yeah, it sucks.
Another one from Party. Yeah, it's not fun. But you know what?
The ride's not over.
At
know
least
that.
we have the memories.
Yeah, and the ride's not over. I mean, we still got next year. We still got Mahomes. We still got Andy Reid. I think.
I mean,
yeah.
I can tell you from a fan. You know, I've been a hardcore fan since 99.
Late 90s.
99. I've been a hardcore fan. And as a hardcore fan, I can tell you, I've lived the dream, man. I mean, we could not win again, and I would have stories for the next 40 years for everybody. You know, I mean, just like my dad, you know, hey, Roger Staubach, you know, when I was back here growing up in Texas, he was the best quarterback of all time. I mean, I've got stories for days when I didn't have shit for stories before. People be like, you're a Chiefs fan? Oh, okay. Weird. You know,
Yeah.
like, it's just like
Strange flex.
I have like literally one of the best, if not the best, like dynasty and 8-year run of all time. So, or 7-year run. But I mean, I'm not counting. I mean, we could be out for 2 years and still be awesome. I mean, the Pats didn't make it back for a long time, but I think Bill Belichick was a moron, and Tom was carrying that. And we've definitely seen with recent Bill Belichick stuff, he definitely was a moron, and Tom Brady was running that team the entire time. It's obvious now. And so I think that, you know, we have a lot of chance to be back competitive soon. And if you look at this season, we're a few plays in every game. 2 plays every game from undefeated. It isn't like we're the freaking Raiders. It's not like we're the freaking Saints. We haven't gotten blown out by anybody. We've lost by 1 score in every game. So suck it. We're a good team that makes mistakes, and that's what, you know, it's a bummer. But I'm still like, we're still a good team. Sorry.
I want to see that. You know what? There's not one particular comment that I want to throw up here because I've seen it mentioned a couple times, and I feel like it's time in the show to just address this real quick. But anybody want to tell me what Andy means by tickling tonsils out there?
I can tell you exactly what it means, but it's funnier if you just think about what you think it means. He definitely, the first time I heard it, everybody's freaking out. I've heard him say it before. Ram that ball down their throat. He's talking about ramming the freaking football down your throat. But it's way funnier if you think, oh, Andy Reid's saying you're gonna suck our dicks. You know what I mean?
Whoa. I didn't think that at all. That's not at all where I was going with it.
That reminds me of a joke that I heard from my 16-year-old son a couple of weeks ago. And what did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Sorry. That was my 16-year-old son.
Only on certain men to say that.
Yeah.
But dude,
Sorry, Witchy. I know Witchy right now. Witchy's like, screw these guys. I'll catch him next week.
Oh no, Witchy seems like she seems like she could hang with the dudes. You know, just like my wife, she would come right back on you. But ooh. That didn't come out right.
Oh,
but no. So I was watching New Heights today, and they're talking about how somebody like complained about somebody telling them to suck their dick, and then somebody complained about somebody saying, "I'm gonna kill you," and they're like, "Do these guys really go to HR? Like, how does their team feel about that?" And then it got me to thinking, like, why do people say "suck my dick"? Why? Because if somebody actually said, "Okay," you'd be like, "Whoa, no, I didn't really mean it." You know, so why do you even say it? Like, it just cracked me up thinking about, oh well, I'll have a good time if you want me to. You know what I mean?
Don't ask if you're not willing to accept.
It just cracked me up because I was like, it's one of the dumbest like taunts you could actually say. Unless you actually want it. I mean, you know, I'm not shaming anybody, you know, but it's just not my thing.
I love how sideways this is going.
Yeah. Hey, can we go back to a conversation we were having a few minutes ago about the women in football thing? I still had another point to bring up on that.
That's a weird segue from what we were just talking about.
I know. But Witchy actually had a really good point here, too. I'm not going to read it yet, but this is the thing I wanted to say. You were talking about how you could see a woman you want to see a woman being a kicker. I think that we will see a woman as a kicker when she beats out a man and wins the spot on an NFL team. This isn't a sexist thing whatsoever, and I absolutely believe it will happen. It's all going to come down to performance. It's not going to come down to sexual organs, I think. I could be wrong, but you know, there was a long time where black people weren't allowed to play sports. You know, they thought it was beneath them to let them into the league. So,
yep, Lamar Hunt was one of the biggest advocates of getting more black players into the league. Another reason why you assholes shouldn't hate the Chiefs. Sorry,
but we're not assholes. If anything, I'd say that the Texans fans have been great so far.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the guys in chat here. I'm just talking about the internet as a whole and Twitter. Specifically,
the NFL hating on the
just the hate that people have. Like, it's fun to have rivalries, and like I respect so many teams, but it baffles me why people hate the Chiefs so much. Like it's just like we're not like we didn't cheat like the Patriots. Like we're a storied franchise.
We did.
Like,
I mean,
like
everybody.
The freaking AFC trophy's named after our original owner. I mean,
okay. Well, let me read this quote before we. Yeah. Okay. So Witchy said, and this ties into a conversation we've had many times about Matt Nagy here. I'm totally behind getting a menopausal woman on the Chiefs coaching sideline, one who will have zero problem telling Andy when he's being dumb and needs to run the ball. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek comment, you know. It's kind of a half joking, but half not. That'd be awesome.
Honestly, dude.
What if Tammy,
women coaches
Tammy
would
Reed,
be?
Isn't that Andy's wife's name? Hire her to be
okay. You got to you have to get girls interested enough to like really research everything, but then having girl coaches. I mean, dude, my wife helps me not be dumb a lot. And like basically it's based on testosterone. Like there's a lot of testosterone on those coaching staffs. And sometimes you just need a woman to be like, bro, chill out. Like you're making this way worse. why don't you try this? And then they'd be like, oh, okay, that's not a bad idea. Literally happens to me daily. So I'm sure it happens to other men daily. Like, unless you're kidding yourself. If you have a good wife, she's helping you be better. And then on the opposite side, you're helping her be better with other things. I'm not going to say how I help my wife because that's on her to say, but she helps me constantly. So, like we're a good team. So why can't that team be on the coaching field? I don't know how this turned into like a women in coaching thing, but is there any female coaches?
NFL and
no, there has been. There
Has
was
there
was a girl that she had an identical twin, and she actually, I think they both played women's professional football, and the one transferred, and she was I can't remember, it was when the Chiefs and the 49ers played the Super Bowl in 2019.
Yeah, she was a coach for the 49ers.
Yeah, she was like a quarterback's coach or something like that.
For some reason, I thought she was part of the conditioning. I thought she was
might have been. I thought she was a direct coach to some of the players, but I could be wrong about that.
I mean, I for sure know there's
happened.
sports medicine women that have been on the sideline. Definitely.
Yeah, no, this
I just
girl,
didn't know if there was coordinators.
She was
anything
actually
like
the quarterback for the women's team here in Kansas City. I remember there was an interview, I think on ESPN or something, and I had heard it on the radio because I listen to the 810 every day, and they had played the interview, and it was very interesting, man. She had worked really, really hard to get to where she was, and kudos to her. I don't know what has happened to her since, but there have definitely been female coaches.
There we go. I mean, HD Chiefs fan, always our statistician out here. Love
HD.
The contributions. There've already been female coaches. San Francisco had one for years. The Jags as well at one point, and the Bucks.
Tom,
for some reason I knew the Bucks. I knew San Francisco. I didn't know that about the Jags.
That's cool.
I didn't
either. Yeah, I didn't either. The one thing you don't know about HD, Tom, is that this man has had conversations with the great, the powerful, the one and only Lamar Hunt.
Oh,
Lamar. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
MDHLO85. I assume he's talking about me. He says, bro, sounds like he has a sinus infection. Bro, sounds like you're in envy of a deep voice.
I don't know. It could be me.
Could be
but
me.
I always just say
stuffed up.
Yeah, I didn't ban him yet, so I let him there.
You didn't say anything
let him
bad.
stay. I did ban the other guy that used the word dumbass. I had I timed him out. I didn't ban him.
Who was he
Timed him
calling a
out.
dumbass? I didn't
Me.
see it.
Well, he said, "Tell the dumbass with the mustache something, something, something." I don't know what.
It's not me, but it's either of you guys. Get dumbasses.
Tom's like, I'm not a dumbass.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, look who's here. King Jamie, man. What's up, buddy?
It looks like it should come with a disco
What's up,
ball.
King Jamie?
Oh, you know why we don't see King Jamie a lot recently is because we've been doing our shows on Thursdays, and he goes live on Thursdays so much.
Yep. Honestly, dude,
It's good to have you back, buddy.
I think Thursdays have been dead for us. I think we definitely need to rethink some stuff.
Yeah, well, he's taken all of our audience.
Oh my god, dude! I've been doing podcasts for a decade, and Adrian Vega says Bob sounds like Bob from Bob's Burgers.
I've heard that.
I'm jealous of the cool voice. I've heard Bob from Bob's Burgers and Archer, which is the same voice actor, and I'm just saying, like, if he ever needs to quit or can't, has something wrong, he's got strep, call me up. I will for sure stand in for a few grand. Yep, just let me know. But I've heard that a lot. Maybe I'm him. I don't know.
You know what? Here's something David H-Town brings up. The Bills' healthy O-line couldn't stop our Texans' pass rush and gave up 8 sacks. I did watch that game. So, yeah, it could be rough for the Chiefs. Yeah.
Dude, and Josh has been... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, the shout out to the Texans for that game. I mean, 8... I think that was the most either was the most or tied the most he'd ever been sacked in a single game. But I mean, the Texans were just putting it to Allen in that game. That was a fun game to watch. And even though I cheer for Josh Allen because he's my fantasy quarterback, I don't want anybody to shoot me over that. But I mean, I still enjoyed that game. Watching Josh Allen get his ass kicked isn't something you see very often. So it was pretty fun.
Dude, I had Josh Allen as my fantasy quarterback for. I don't have him this year, but I had him the last 2 years prior, and it was just like a I win button. But
man scores points
for the most part. He's had a few off weeks. Thanks a lot, Texans.
This year, I don't know the stat, but this year it seems like he's taken a lot more sacks than he normally does. That's been a thing this year, I think. I don't know if chat can correct me, but I feel like there's been a few games where it's just like, what's going on? But then he has such superpowers. I mean, shoot, Buk has him in freaking fantasy. Couple weeks ago, I played Buk, and Josh had -3 points, or no, -2 points to start the game. Threw an interception right there, but then ended up coming back and having 50 points. It's just like, dude, you can never count this dude out.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, but hey, we have confirmation. Confirmation. Oh no, that's not it. Where'd it go? Oh, did he get
you're
banned?
Looking for it? Party said that he's heading out. Party, really appreciate you swinging by.
Thank you for coming, Modi.
And all you Houston fans, thanks for swinging in and giving us a listen.
This is so much better than most of the teams.
Right here,
fans that come in here and just try to, dig in and trolls and that kind, rage bait, that kind of stuff. These fans have been fun.
Yeah.
Chatty, interactive.
This fan specifically up on screen is trying to get me upset. But, bro, I grew up with a stutter, and kids are way meaner than you could ever be. So, suck my dick.
Whoa.
Bringing it back. Bringing it back. I know. I was just, it's the whole thing you do in podcasts. You bring it back. But, yeah. I mean, sorry. I actually did have my sinuses worked on just recently. That's why I have a black eye here. It's a true story.
Nobody can
didn't
tell you
change
had
my
a black
voice
eye,
though. didn't change my voice at all.
Snipey said, "Tickle his tonsils, Bob."
Oh, you want me to tickle them for you, bud?
Man,
I could do it for you
real quick.
Going down, everyone. Nope.
All right, we've got our first prediction for the game. Jamal Wright, 9384, said Texans 21-20. How do we feel about this?
Wouldn't shock me, if I'm being honest. I mean, I'll tell you the line. I like to do this every show. The line is 3.5. And if I was putting money, when I'm putting money on it.
Wait, 3.5 in the favor
I'm taking
of
the
who?
Texans.
Oh, in favor
So
of the
3.5 Chiefs. And
3.5 Chiefs?
I would take the Texans plus the points, to be honest with you. Again, the Chiefs haven't shown me anything that they can win a game by more than a field goal, especially against a defense like that. So, I mean, 21-20 Houston would not surprise me.
I'm going to be honest with you. If our 3 starting linemen, well, we know at least one's not going to play. If the other 2 don't play, I think we are straight screwed. I mean, I'll be happy if it's a 1-score loss. I mean, this might be our first double, multiple score loss of the year. I mean, our offensive line is cooked, dude. And if we start 3 backups, I mean, we're yeah. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, we've been lucky, except for last year. We've had years of having like one of the most healthy locker rooms and just having people not get hurt, and we're getting hurt now, and it's a bummer. It sucks, but it's, I mean, every team has to deal with it, and every other team most of the really good teams have had to deal with it more than we have over the last, 5 to 6 years. So, yeah, it is what it is. I hate that, but Smachin Sky says you showed up in a lot of Texans recommended. Maybe try to find ways to pull in opponents fans each week. It's something I've been new. I've been doing things with the keywords new to bring in other fans, and we have to watch chat a little bit more because there are jerks. But it's been really good because it's brought in people that know their team, because the national media doesn't know shit. Like they really don't. They cover all of the teams, and they would still tell you, 80% of them would still tell you that Chris Jones runs our freaking defense, which just isn't true. It was true for years, but it's not true now. And so we love you guys coming in that give us actual things to talk about. That we would love to have other content creators from your town and your team come in and talk like with us during these games. Cole does it on How About Those Chiefs every week, but I'll be honest, Cole has great videos, but his back and forth with those other fans, I think sucks. Like it's not good. It's not a conversation. It's like an interview, and I love the back and forth. And yeah, if your Texan guys, tell them to get in contact with us if we end up going up against each other anytime. We would love to talk to them. So yeah, I think it's a good thing that you guys are here, and I love it. Like I love different opinions. So
better than having them damn dirty Broncos fans in here.
Just keep.
We had a couple of them
civil.
too. A couple
Don't call names. Don't do personal attacks, and you are good. Like you can.
Like I just did. I'm sorry. I got banned.
Well, personal attack, calling the donkeys. That's the team. You're attacking the team. Don't attack anybody in chat or anybody on the pod. Is basically what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's good to have different fans. It's good to talk about it.
All right, we got to play some catch up on the chat here. I want to, let's see. King Jamie said, I had a vision of the future. The Bills will slip out of the playoffs and KC will take their spot at the 7 seed. Bills fans will freaking explode if we find yet another way to screw them out of the playoffs. I love it. That's poetry right there.
Oh,
that's
man.
fantastic.
Just reading it gave me an air of like excitement and enthusiasm and optimism. King Jamie is like the king of optimism when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'll tell you right now, if that happens, this whole season was worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and big shout out to King Jamie. We have went on his podcast. He also does a podcast. Make sure to look him up, follow, and he's a no bullshit, sits there doing whatever he wants to do in his garage or his basement or wherever that is, and he tells it like it is. He has guests on. Check him out. I mean,
he's an
went
interesting guy. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. Yeah, I've talked to him on there a couple of times. Yeah.
Yep, and you definitely wouldn't want to cross him. He's he's got tattoos.
He's a take no. Yeah, he's got tattoos.
I've got like 7 tattoos.
He drinks.
No one would ever know it though. They're all hidden.
I want to throw this up here. Smachinsky. Hey, Smachinsky. How's the Chiefs' red zone defense looking? Our red zone offense is a weakness.
Good.
I mean,
It's pretty good, honestly. Like now our red zone offense is just as weak, probably weaker than your red zone offense. I don't know yours exactly, but our red zone offense is horrible. Like we're bad, like really bad, which is the first time in the Mahomes era that I could say that.
Yeah, it's weird to even consider that, but it is. I mean, it almost feels like every game we're saying to ourselves, oh man, they wasted opportunities. They're not that bad. And I don't believe that they are that bad, but all season they have been. And it's to the point where, you got to call a spade a spade.
Yeah, agreed.
If it acts like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it's a duck.
I also want to put this out here. I saw this as I was scrolling. Witchy brings up that Texans have my favorite punter, love and miss Tommy.
Dude.
Now, it was a joke
no.
around our house. For a couple seasons, it was a joke around our house. Whenever Tommy would come out to punt, I would always just say, wait a second, who's this lady? Just because of the flowing locks and all of that. But when I was watching the Texans game against the Bills and he came out to punt, I was like, wait a second, who the hell's that lady? And I kind of miss him too.
Dude, I don't. Tommy, dude, I still have a bad taste in my mouth.
Now look, the Colquitt thing,
you know this
definitely rubbed me the wrong way.
Dude, Colquitt came in to help him because he was jacking up Butker's kicks because of the way he was holding the ball. Colquitt, Hall of Famer punter, was coming in to offer his time to help him, and he was a jerk to him. I mean, straight up jerk, like little pissant little kid. And I could never like give that up. Laces out. Yep, laces out.
And for the Texans fans, just so you know,
Ugh.
up here in Kansas City, we were bad for so long that literally our punter, Dustin Colquitt, was royalty around here.
He was
because we saw
literally
him all
our
the time.
best, best player for like 5 to 6 years.
He was one of the best punters in the league too. It's not like he was,
he changed the game. He changed the punting
amazing.
game. He is a legend. And Tommy, dude, the flowing locks never bothered me. His attitude,
they never bothered me either. I just liked saying, "Whoa, look at that lady kick that ball." But that's it.
I was just jealous because I used to
commercials.
have long hair and I just can't do it anymore. So I was jealous.
Yeah, I never had hair that long though. That
I'd
long
like
be too
to
long.
give a shout out to John Hill. Chiefs about to get their asses handed to them. Thank you very much. That was very deep and insightful, and you backed it up with a lot of facts.
Data for days.
Anyways, that comment's gone. All right.
Oh man, I mean, are there like we've talked about the line, but I mean, is there anything else that scares you? Like their D is elite.
Nico Collins,
but dude, Stroud's not that good. Like I know a lot of people think he's good, but I mean, he's mid, right? I mean.
Mid.
He's had flashes.
Yeah, I mean, he's
not
flashes of being really good. But I mean, I'd say more often than not, mid is probably the best way to put it. I mean, he's not bad.
Like upper mid, like he isn't like, like you would definitely take him on, 20 of the 32 teams, but you wouldn't take him on over the top 12, right?
No, and I'll tell you why. Well, he missed 3.5 games to injury. He just came back last Sunday, but he's got 11 touchdowns and 6 interceptions this year. He doesn't turn the ball over a lot, but
that's quite a bit. Like when you're, he isn't even. He throws an interception as opposed to a TD over 50% of the time, right? Or about 50%. I'm trying to think of how.
If he had the same amount of touchdowns as interceptions, then it would be 50% of the time. If he had twice as many touchdowns, which he almost does, Then it's 66% of the time.
Okay,
But
well he has
not
11 to 6, right? So
Yeah,
Check
11
out
to
the
6.
big brains on Brad.
yeah, so he's like, yeah, I'm trying. I can't do the math right now, but basically, for every like he's not throwing above 50% TDs to interception. I'm saying that wrong. Never mind. But
It's not a
either
great
way,
stat line.
It isn't a great stat.
The 6 interceptions is good, but with only 11 touchdowns to show for it, what was Mahomes in 2019?
Okay, this is a good point here from I assume Texas fans here. Oh yeah, it's a Texas fan.
Yeah, Smog.
But yeah, like
Who wants to go
like
by Smog, he said earlier.
Yeah, last year he didn't have a good O line, and they still don't have a good O line. So that is, I haven't seen him behind a staunch O line. So okay, I will give you that, guys.
Guy.
Well, I mean, there's a few people who said don't disrespect Stroud. He might light it up. There's a lot of people in the chat that didn't like that, but yeah, I'll give you that. Time out on the math today already. We had something else starred. Oh yeah, what is the temp for Sunday night? So
the high on Sunday here is 33. It's going to be in the high 20s, low 30s. I wasn't looking at wind. The wind can really play a factor here at night at times. We'll see.
Okay, what I'm looking at,
hour winds is what Slaw said.
The high is 35 to 41. The low is 17 to 24. So could definitely be an under freezing game, which I think for us gives us an advantage. Not as much as an advantage against like Miami, but
I'd feel a lot better about it being an advantage if we had a really strong running game.
Well, I mean, how many cold games do the Texans average a year? I mean, they're playing. I mean, Indy is the coldest city that they have to travel to every single year, and that's a dome. And then, I mean, depending on what divisional schedules they get, it's not very often that they have to go and play in the cold. So maybe it does work out to our advantage, but not like we've played a lot of cold games lately either.
Yeah, but I mean, Kelce, look at Kelce's stats in cold games versus hot games. I mean, Kelce just like turns into like, it's his like Popeye spinach. Oh, that was too old of a reference. That's even older than I am. Reference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his. That's his.
Older than my dad.
That's like. Oh shoot! I'm trying to think of a young person. I can't do it. But I mean, he turns up in those cold weather games. I mean, it's almost like he just has more energy, everything. So I don't know.
Hey, did you see the comment on the screen, Bob? I'm not going to attempt this guy's name, but this is the guy that said something about your voice sounding nasally. He said, "No disrespect to you, Bob. My bad, bro."
Hey, well, I mean, dude. Like I said, I grew up with a stutter, and kids are so mean. So, you kept it at least chill enough that me or the mods didn't ban you. So glad you're here, brother.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
Thanks for listening.
We're excited to play your team.
Not really. I'm
King
scared
Jamie
to death
said
to play
easy
your
on-
team, but,
I'm scared, but I'm excited for the heart condition I'm going to have, after it, like I have the last 2 years in every game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to have a heart condition here. I have resolved myself that this is going to be the year that the Chiefs don't make the playoffs, so that if they do, and I'm just going to stand back and I'm going to be the fan that just roots on every great play, and anything that happens that results in the Chiefs having something good happen, that's just a bonus for me. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. A
That
little
is
bit of
the
whipped
dad
cream
in you
on top
with
of the
your
pie.
That is the dad in you with the little league team being like, "You go, buddy."
I can't get heartbroken though this way, and I can't get pissed off this way.
Dude, if
Think
we
about
don't
it,
make the playoffs, I'm gonna start calling out everybody, being like, "All right, this guy gotta go, this guy gotta go. All right, I've been keeping it quiet, but now they gotta go." You know, there's people I think gotta go. Matt Nagy being one of them. I wanted him gone last year. I mean, there's a few people, but I'll keep that to my chest until we have to complain about it. Right now, we're still in it.
I just don't want to hear you giving me shit over that on Sunday when we're watching the game together. Oh, it's gonna be a late night.
If you're sitting there playing Candy Crush, I might be giving you some shit. Hey, bro, you need to fucking suffer just like I am.
Tom, you're laughing, but this is not a funny. Yeah, this is actual reality. If I'm looking at my phone, he will look to see if I got the fantasy football score up. He's all right with that. But if he sees anything else on my phone, he's like, "Dude, it's the game. We gotta pay attention."
I am a little bit of a stickler about that. I'm like, how can you answer a text during a game? I don't even answer my family during a game, and they know this. Like, even when the Chiefs are bad, I wouldn't come to your freaking wedding if you made it during a Chiefs game. Not kidding. Funerals also. Like, literally, sorry, it was at that time 16 dates a year. Don't schedule anything during them. Sorry, if you do, that's on you.
Oh, dude, my sister is notorious for having my niece's birthday on a Sunday, and it's always during game time, always. And one year, her mother-in-law was there, and we have a thing that we don't like. We'll record the game before I did this. We'll record the game as a family. And then we'll watch it, and we want to hear nothing. We don't want to hear it was a good game. We don't want to hear it was fair. We don't want to hear anything, right? And his side of the family understood that. And his mom, God rest her soul, she was very loud. She wasn't very, she didn't have a whisper voice, right? And so she knew, they were listening to the radio, and they all knew what the score of the game was, and she was doing really good about not saying anything during the whole thing. And then at the very 15 minutes left in the party, she goes, "Oh, finally, the Chiefs won." And nobody in my family heard that except for me. And I was, or no, yeah. And nobody else in my family heard. And I was like, oh my God. And she saw me do this. And my brother-in-law is like, "Mom, why did you do that?" She's like, "What? The game's over." And he's like, "Yeah, but they don't know anything yet." And my mom's like, "What's the problem?" And I'm like, "I know. Just don't talk about it because I don't want to say a word. I know. It's because of Thomas's mom." I was so mad at her for that, but she was absolutely. And
that's why I don't go to anything during a Chiefs game. If you could record it and not have Twitter or anybody ruin it for you, then maybe. But nope. I am there, period. I don't look at Twitter. I don't look at crap. Like, nothing.
Oh, he gone. He just came in to do that.
Yeah, he just came in to tell his side there.
Just matter of fact.
What about you? Have you ever had to miss a game and record it? And what do you do?
I can't go back and watch it. I mean, all I do is you don't want me coming to your event when there's a Chiefs game going on because I'm not paying attention to you, your kid, your guests. I'll pay attention to your food as I'm walking around with my face stuck to my phone watching the game. I mean,
what about back in Red Line Chemistry days? Was there ever a show during a Chiefs game?
No, because shows are typically during the day. We didn't have a lot of primetime games back then. Nobody wanted to watch the 2-win Chiefs on Sunday Night Football or anything like that. But we'd always find a bar, though, whatever city we were in. We'd go find a bar and watch football in the morning. And it always got weird when you go out to the West Coast because Monday Night Football starts at 5.
Yeah.
And it's just, but yeah, I mean, you don't schedule anything, any events
buddy. Thanks,
when there's
man.
games.
thanks for sticking around as long as you did. I know you're always you always have to get off a little bit earlier than the rest of us, but we appreciate you, buddy. We'll see you next time.
I will stop watching a Chiefs game to laugh if your kid falls off his bike. Yeah, King Jamie, I bet.
Damn! I was gonna say, don't say, Bob. Close your eyes. Don't say who said that comment and make Bob guess. I guarantee he would have nailed it.
All right, but I mean, honestly, if there's any line we get past with our horrible pass rush, this is the one. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
I've said that about
on the dog's ass
I've
right
said
now.
that about 4 different teams this year so far, and it still hasn't come to fruition. Maybe the Texans will be the first one that actually gives us like more than 1 sack a game, but I don't know. I don't know, man.
We'll see. I'm more worried about. I think Mahomes is going to be running in circles all night long, getting chased. But you know what? They also, even if that happens, I mean, that's, when he's at his best, when he's on the run and he just fires one and everybody's like, how the hell was Kelce that wide open? I don't know. We've been wondering that for 7 years, but he is. So if you're going to chase him, you better get him.
Yeah, I mean, I hope Jawan Taylor and oh gosh, why am I blanking? Trey could play, because I'll feel way better if Jalen Moore. Although HD Chiefs fans did say if the 2 tackles are out, he have said that the Chiefs already said Wanye would be left tackle and Jalen Moore right tackle, which seems weird to me.
In Andy we trust, right?
Dude, I don't know, dude. Put Wanye at guard and put Suamataia back at left tackle. Like, he's grown so much. I say screw it. Do it.
Well, he's better than he was last year. But
dude, he's one of the best guards in the league now. Like, he's like, he's come up like just like I told everybody he would. I was like, dude, he was like barely 20 when we freaking drafted him. But he was a specimen. I mean, like a combine god. Like, he just was a little rough around the edges. I was like, dude, he'll be fine at guard, but maybe he could do. I don't know. I mean, he's been killing it at guard. Why move him? I guess that's dumb.
Sma said, you guys are down to Jake from State Farm at left tackle right now.
he might be an upgrade, bro. He might be an upgrade.
Put some pads on him.
Yeah. We'll give him a tryout. Send him out to practice.
Bob, what was that commercial that they did recently where the one guy... Oh, God damn. Okay, go. You go, because I lost my train of thought.
Way off topic. I was going to ask, HD gave us tickets for a game later this year you and Mel are going to, right? What game is it?
No. He sold me tickets to the Chargers game.
Oh, okay. You're going to the Chargers
game.
So
which I was going to talk to you guys about. I guess I could talk to you about it now. I really want to do our Arrowhead interviews during that game. If not, I mean, like, we could do it. I thought about it. We could do it Sunday, but it's a night game, so we would have to use my light, which might annoy the crap out of people because it gets dark at like 5. So yeah. It's not like the Monday night game we went to early in the year last year at the Bucks. So I mean, I've got the big light, but it might like annoy people. I thought it would be really good for us to do our interviews on the 14th before the Chargers game, and then we could do all of that, and then you guys will probably have to run the show. Mel and I could maybe chime in on the phone on our way out of the stadium just to say hi, but we should do the interviews on the 14th.
I kind of want to go out there this weekend, seeing how cool the Texans fans have been.
Well,
I think this
okay,
would be a good one.
dude.
I'd want to go out there and just meet other Texans fans. Are you guys
I-
all this cool, or is it just the
I-
ones that are online?
I mean,
So-
they're from Texas. Everybody's cool.
Yeah, usually the online ones are the worst.
dude,
so if this is the worst, that they
Texas
have,
is a good state, bro. Like, cause where my dad's from. Like, I'm telling you, dude, I love me some Texas. But
Texas Roadhouse.
hey, if you guys want to do it, we can definitely do it. My whole contraption that keeps it steady has a light and everything, so we could go out and interview people. I would love to do that.
I was just making that up. I enjoy the heat
Yeah, no,
of
Tom.
my
you
house,
got him.
the comfort of my
Mhm.
couch, and the size of my big screen.
No, Tom, you
So-
got him excited now.
No.
It's a thing.
We would come back to watch the game.
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
have
we
to
just do
go
the before game.
Yeah,
and-
we just go tailgate, then we leave 45 minutes before the game. So we go interview people like tailgating, and then we leave, get back home, watch the game. What do you think?
Well, we can discuss it, but really, I just brought it up because I wanted the Texan fans to stand up for themselves here.
yeah, let's.
I mean, I'm
discuss it
trying to give you
after-
guys a shout out here, so
Yeah.
I figured you guys would represent.
All right,
but-
well,
No, here we go.
okay.
All the people in Texas are cool, and they pack weapons as well. That sounds like a really Texas thing to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep, we pack them here
Heard.
too.
heard.
I
But
carry two. Jack and Johnson. Lethal
go
weapons,
ahead and
baby.
kiss your biceps. But just to let everybody know, we will be out like at least me and Mel, maybe Buck too, maybe Tom on the 14th before the Chargers game. Like, we will be out. Look for us. We'll be walking around interviewing people. We have a lot of questions that we want to get
You
answers
can tell
to.
it's us
So
because we'll be the ones wearing Chiefs gear.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be the ones with the weird camera thing. You'll definitely notice us walking by. But maybe I could talk these guys into doing it next Sunday night evening. Like, going out there for an hour or two and
We'll talk.
interviewing a few people. So
We'll talk.
we'll see. We'll just have to see. Is there anything else you guys had on the docket here you wanted to talk about? I mean, I think we covered it. I mean, there's Noah Gray.
I think we
you know,
made some new
out.
friends. I'm excited. We made new friends with some of these Texans fans. We didn't have what I
agree.
did. I did ban one person. There was one person.
I only timed
Well,
out
he didn't know how
one
to spell
person.
penises.
I didn't even ban anybody. I only timed
It
out
wasn't
one.
the penises that got him banned. It was after that.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know, but I mean, how you going to call somebody that but still not know how to spell penises? I mean, it's an oxymoron.
Just to let Leroy Walker know, he said, "Don't sugarcoat it. Admit it. Will win. Oh, Texas will win no matter
Texans
what,
will win no
Bro.
matter what.
bro. We only lost to the Broncos by a score." And you're not as good as the Broncos defense. You're a good defense, but you're not that good.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
If
Those,
the-
them's fighting words right there.
If the Chiefs come out and
Yeah.
play the best that they played, so what was that against the Raiders? If they play like they did against the Raiders, they'll beat the Texans. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Well,
That's
Dude,
I
the
just-
freaking Shawnee Mission North Indians could play against the Raiders like we did.
but to say
Yeah.
that the Texans will win no matter what. I mean, that's why they play the game, man. I mean, the Browns could go out and beat the Texans or the
if
Chiefs.
we play like we played against the Lions, I'll give you that.
sure.
Like, we were the ones that slapped them down. So, but yeah, I mean, if all three offensive
yeah,
linemen
you're
are
getting
out,
blown
I
up
think
in
we're
chat,
done.
and rightfully so. I mean, don't disrespect the Texans defense like that, saying that they're no
Broncos
defense.
are better. Come on.
At what? At what?
Defense. Like
At what stat?
Freaking the freaking
Points per
Texans
game.
have at least a little offense. Broncos don't. They
Points
literally
per
have
game
no
goes
offense.
to Houston.
Yeah.
Sacks, I would imagine, go to Houston. I mean, God, what do they have?
The
40.
the freaking
40
Broncos,
sacks
the
between
only
Hunter and
thing they
Anderson.
have
I mean,
is defense.
47?
That's it. That's
it. I disagree.
The only thing
Nix is not a
the,
chump.
Oh my God! Don't start with this. No.
Bo Nix is not a
No.
chump, man. I'm not saying he's the next coming of Tom Brady, but he's no chump.
Now, look.
Okay, I would take Stroud over Bo any day of the week. Bo's
I
like.
would agree with that, too.
Bo does
I would
not
take Stroud
know.
over Bo.
Bo does not know, dude. I mean, it was a compliment to the Texans as a whole. They're just saying that, like, literally, Broncos have nothing but D.
All right, but Bo Nix has 19 touchdowns to Stroud's 11 and 9 interceptions
Hasn't
to
Stroud
Stroud's
been
6.
hurt, though? Didn't he
was
miss
out
a couple
3
games? I
He
thought
was out
Stroud
3.5
missed a couple
games.
games
Yeah.
this year. Yeah.
They won the 3 games that he was out of, though. They've won 4 games in a row.
That sounds like a very Texans thing.
Hey, Tom, here. I was just about to stealth end, but why don't you give us your Vegas breakdown before we head out here?
We already told everybody it's 3.5 points.
3.5
Chiefs.
points. You didn't say the over-under.
Oh, no. The thing you were talking about, what to do, how to lose your money with Tom.
Oh, well, shoot. I haven't looked at any of that yet this week.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. All right. You weren't ready. All right. Well, maybe we'll have that for next week, guys.
Yeah, stick around. Next week, I'll show y'all how to lose your money every Sunday by what bets to not make, because I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing.
Yep. And we're just hoping that the Texans, I'll have this tooth fixed soon. I'll have this tooth fixed soon, so I won't have this stupid lisp. But yeah, we're just hoping the Texans don't tickle our tonsils this week.